And if you really want to be able to bounce back, you got to be able to learn, how can I cope? What have I got that really is going to help me? Of the kids just based in my classroom, I know that they all have special needs, but who's the kid I'd be a little more concerned about? Who's the kid I'd be losing a little more sleep about? Who's the kid that maybe I can't get to? How many of you chose the kid standing right next to me? Many of you did. Now, let me tell you some things about him. He's got severe learning disabilities. That's why he's in my classroom. But he also never has a smile. He's always there. He's always looked like he's struggling. He never wants to show anything he's good at. And oh my gosh, how do I reach this child? If I went up to him immediately and found something he's good at and said, wow, Michael, you're so good at this, he'd rip it up. So instead, you got to do the hit and run approach in counseling, and you got to be sneaky. You got to help this child develop who they are. And once they know who they are, it's the beginning stage of resilience, so they can have some kind of passion about themselves. It doesn't mean that you're going to stop helping them with the struggle, but it's going to be, here's the other part of you that we may be missing. And one day he forgets to cover up the fact he's clearly artistic. And I walked by him, noticed it, but I noticed him covering up. And I said, be careful, Michele, don't praise him too much. And don't give him the trophy because he's breathing. Just keep on walking. And just say, hey, Michael, you're really artistic, and ignore anything that comes out of his mouth. That's your new strategy. Your new strategy is to slowly start integrating a new behavior trait. Kids act how they see themselves to be. Kids act how they see themselves to be. I began to just slowly keep telling him, reminding him, only when he legitimately is good at it. A little bit more opportunities to do some things called art. And then one day, I'm telling you, it's months later, this stuff never materializes overnight. He forgets to cover up the fact that he's drawing. He's got a legitimate smile on his face. I lean down and say, Michael, you really are artistic. Do you mind if I put this on the good work board? And the day changed. The world changed. He smiled, I put it up, and now what happened is 3 of the kids walk up to the bulletin board, look at the kid and go, wow, Michael, you're really artistic. I've never seen the kid smile so much. He began to draw more, but the fascinating thing was he struggled less.